Hi, this is Dave with SingleFamilyHomeRemodeling.com. Today we're going to sharpen an axe with a file. Let's talk about sharpening an axe or a hand hatchet with a file. This is what typically a hand hatchet looks like. This particular one is really old. This was actually my dad's when I think he was a Boy Scout, which makes it pretty old. I'm just using this one to show you how to sharpen it. And what I do is I use a 1-inch piece of wood, put it up at an angle like this, because you know, I always like to push away from the blade. The reason is, if you go this way and you slip, oh look, I just cut my finger. And that's not what we want. Safety is a very important subject. So we're going to make sure that we block it up on a piece of wood like this. Put it in a vise, do something like that. Take a file. This is just a common, ordinary file. This one is made by Simmons. Probably dates back to the 60s, 70s, maybe the 80s. It's got a handle on it with a little wire wound spool, which makes it nice to hang on to. Most files do not. They typically will come with something like this. It just has a tang on the end, and then you kind of hang on to that. And yeah, it works. It's just not quite as user-friendly as it could be. While we're on the subject of files, probably the two that I use the most are these two right here. They're just good general purpose all-around files. Anyway, on this one, what you do is you just put it down like this, and then I usually cut, you know, like so, and you get an angle. Now, the reason I'm just demonstrating on this one is this one really is officially retired. If you look here on the hatchet, you'll see that there's a nice big crack right here. That can be a real problem. It goes through to the other side. This crack continues on here. It has a nice shape, it has a good texture to it. However, if you hit something with it and it breaks, it's going to come back and get you. So we're going to retire this one. So what it's been replaced several years ago is by this one. It's an east wing. It's a one piece that's got a leather cushion handle on it. Comes in a little scabbard. Comes out like so. And then it's a one piece because sometimes you're going to miss. And the crack that you saw on the old one, well, there's no way this one's going to crack. This metal actually goes all the way down through the handle and then into here. It's got the same type of a curvature so that you can grip onto it and hang onto it. It's got a flare at the end. And once again, we're going to take that, we're going to put it on this block of wood, and then we're going to take it like this, and we're going to literally just file the edge down. Now you can use different methods, different techniques. I have found that filing an axe like this does a really good job of getting an edge and keeping an edge on it. And I'm going to stress this again and again and again, is push the file away from it. And literally you can get a really nice edge on it. And then if you want to follow up and get a slightly even better edge, you can take something like this, which is this is a trihone stone. Put some oil on it. You never want to use one of these things without the oil. It cuts into it, it'll ruin the stone. All this gets plugged up. Gets plugged up. And at this point, we're going to take this, grab the hatchet like so, and push into this edge. And once again, you notice I'm pushing away from me. I really like my fingers attached. And then from there, wipe that edge off, and you can see it's getting a pretty good edge on that thing. I mean, let's get rid of some of the stuff here, some of the oil that's on it. But it literally, you can just cut it and get a good edge. And of course, the sharper a knife like this or an axe like this is, the better it's going to cut. The less work you're going to have to do to it to make everything work. That's all there is to sharpening a hatchet or a hand axe or an axe. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please visit our website frequently, and thank you.